Hello and good afternoon to you all. You join us for this 50-over match between India and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their batting lineup. I reckon I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start with. Conway will want to get off to a good start and take on the new ball, it seems. Nichols up the other end to start things off. These two make a very good combination. First ball of the match.
Shot, should be runs here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Over. New Zealand are 1 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Krishna coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Can't get that outside the ring field. They've gone up here. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's a solid shot. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Into the second over, New Zealand are now on 1 for none.
Yes.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Great shot. At least one on offer. They'll get at least one here.
Into the third over. The score is now 8 for none.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Conway with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Shot. Should be runs here. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather. No shot offered again.
There could be a couple if they hustle. There'll be runs here. Nicely played. Straight to the fielder. 5 runs added in that over. New Zealand, 13 for none.
4 down, and it feels like they're stuck in first gear at the moment. Need to go up a notch soon.
The bowler looks really confident. Gone, straight in front. Marvellous start to the over.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. He's got their tail up.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. A tidy over and the first wicket to show for it. Nothing less than deserved.
Someone needs to grab some wickets and fast. Not enough productivity so far, despite some great bowling.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. On target there with that throw, despite the distance. Bowling fielders look really confident. They'll get at least one here. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
It's a tough start, but soon the field will spread and they can start pushing for 2s and 3s.
Going with pace now. Shot straight past the bowler, could well be 4. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot. Runs possible. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. New Zealand starting to hit their stride now after a big over. India in a whole heap of trouble.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Mitchell coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-strikers end for now.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Everyone's gone up. Nicely played. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the over. The batting team are now 30 for 2.
And dropped. Overpitched, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. There'll be runs here. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Oh, superb timing.
End of the ninth over. New Zealand are now 35 for 2.
Siraj back into the attack.
Comes into the attack.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Huge edge.
Yep.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Gets that away.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4 fantastic shots.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's a solid shot.
Phillips, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Shot, at least 2 on offer. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nice shot, runs possible. The end of another over. This time, though, more fielding changes are coming as restrictions are lifted. 2 more fielders can now be moved outside the circle. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
shot. Should be runs here. Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for two. Siraj sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
Hey, the right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nicely played. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Krishna back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. But on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
There could be a couple if they hustle. They've gone up here. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Outside edge, and doesn't carry. Well bowled there. What a catch, what an absolute beauty of a catch. Krishna, take a bow. Absolutely divine diving catch.
Bracewell, the left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
Great commitment.
End of the over. New Zealand are now on 45 for 5.
It's gone down. What a chance. There'll be runs here. Nice shot, straight to gully. They'll get at least one here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Gone. Great reflexes.
Folks, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Fulks ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a solid shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Worked away. That's a nice single. Shot. Should be runs here. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Nice shot. Runs possible. Krishna has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Middled that one. Great timing.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Oh, nice shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Phillips lets it go through to the keeper.
Nicely played. Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the over. New Zealand are now 57 for 6.
The runs have dried up. A good opportunity to find some rhythm this time around after struggling earlier. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Swept away, but finds the fielder. There'll be runs here. That's a big edge, but it goes wide of the keeper. Could be 4.
Into the 16th over. The batting team are now on 58 for 6.
Jadeja comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the 17th over. New Zealand are now 58 for 6.
Dropped. What a let-off. Everyone's gone up. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Shot. Should be runs here. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. And gone. Amazing from the keeper.
Milne, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Edge. Amazing delivery. That's the over. A much better showing compared to earlier, and we'll want to build on that.
They've been pegged back to the point of scoring at a sort of test match rate. Extremely well bowled. Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
They'll get at least one here. Good return there, back from the deep.
The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nicely played. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the 19th over. New Zealand are now on 63 for 7.
That's a boundary save for sure. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
End of the 20th over. New Zealand are now on 64 for 7.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
Jamieson in the middle. I want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Massive outside edge.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 66 for 8.
Shot. Should be runs here. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Some adjustments to the field.
They've gone up here. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Impacting outside the line. Easy decision that for the third umpire.
Milne looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. They'll get at least one here. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
End of the 22nd over. New Zealand are now 67 for 8.
Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Fisher, the right-hander, coming in lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition.
That's a solid shot. Great shot. At least one on offer. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Nice shot. Runs possible. Well-directed throwback.
End of the 23rd over. New Zealand are now 71 for 9.
Siraj coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Yep.
No, dropped. That should have stuck.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot. Nicely played.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Wow, that's missed a lot. There'll be runs here.
End of the 24th over. New Zealand are now on 74 for 9.
Rana, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Flick down to fine leg for the single. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Rana over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Yep.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Shot, should be runs here.
End of the over. New Zealand are now on 81 for 9.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. On that nicely, good defence. They'll get at least 1 here. Huge edge.
Fisher, watchful there and through to the keeper.
84 for 9.
Yada, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Misses everything. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Great shot, at least one on offer. Can't get that outside the ring field. Worked away, that's a nice single. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Nicely played. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 27th over. New Zealand are now on 89 for 9.
Going with spin now.
Finger spinner is coming on to ball.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Nice shot. Runs possible. Finds the fielder with that shot. Everyone's gone up. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's a solid shot.
End of the 28th over. The batting team are now 92 for 9.
There'll be runs here. Shot, should be runs here. Was quick onto that in the infield. India with a massive shout. No, terrible shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. They'll get at least one here. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's out. Caught. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Fisher coming in.
Oh, swings and misses on the first ball of the innings. Great shot. At least one on offer. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Middled that one. Great timing.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Rohit has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. There could be a couple if they hustle. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's a solid shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. This could be out. Went for the drive, complete miss. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Went through the air, but 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Gets that away.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
13 runs added there. India, 22 for none.
2 overs gone, and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's 2 defensive shots in a row. That'll put a halt in their momentum. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, dropped it. And they scamper through for a single. Good running. Nicely played. Runs 1.
Kohli, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet. He's got their tail up.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. They'll get at least 1 here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, great run out.
Jadeja, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Absolutely middle that. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Ball gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Outrageous catch, what a wicket to get.
Shreyas just about ready to go out in the middle. First ball for the batter coming in.
Super shot, that. Nice shot, runs possible.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Beautiful take, caught and bowled.
Grady in the middle, will want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Nicely played.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Caught, gone.
KL Rahul, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Yadav, left-handed tail-ender, taking guard.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Milne bounces back well after the previous over. Maybe some confidence returning.
Well, they needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done that. Averaged 10+ runs an over, and they've given themselves a strong foundation for the chase ahead.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Incredible. What a grab.
Rana out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Whacked away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
What a shot. He hit that one hard, no need to run.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
That over improves their economy rate a bit. They needed it. It was starting to get somewhat messy.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Milne shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Misses everything. And dropped. Picked that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That's a solid shot. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Timed that perfectly.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Right out of the middle.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Shot. Should be runs here. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Cut away to cover point. They'll get the single. Beautiful catch.
Siraj, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
They'll get at least one here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Jamieson will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. New Zealand can have 4 fielders outside the circle. Mitchell has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Middled that one, great timing.
Just 2 to win.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Mitchell has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. They need 1 to win.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.